on this episode of Pawn Stars.
You could easily shoot an apple off someone's head or put an arrow through their gut.
Sweet. The nicest thing about this uniform is the bullion patch. I think this might be a lot more valuable than I originally anticipated.
I'm trying to sell the collection of Playboy magazines. Have you ever bought Playboy magazines before?
I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop. I work here with my old man and my son, Big Hoss. Everything in here has a story and a price. One thing I've learned after 21 years, you never know what is going to come through that door.
I have a military uniform of some sort. It makes a great Halloween costume. I've worn it a couple of years, trick-or-treated in that thing.
Okay.
I want to sell this uniform because it's just taking up space in the closet right now. I mean, I have no use for it. I'm not even sure what era it's from. So if I can get a few $100 out of it, I'd be overjoyed.
So where'd you get it from?
It was in a trunk in my grandma's attic. Found it after she passed away. And I'm assuming it belonged to my grandfather, but that's all I know about it.
So how many total pieces did you bring in here?
Well, we've got the hat right here. Got another hat somewhere around here. There it is. The jacket. And these pants, I'm assuming, go with the jacket, same material and everything. And then there was another set of pants in there, which, different color. I don't know if it goes with the uniform or not.
Okay. Definitely World War II. It says so right there. Dated December 18th, 1942.
Okay.
One of the things I rarely see is a World War II uniform, and I have never had a complete set. Was he a pilot of some sort?
You know, I saw the wings, so I'm assuming Air Force or something like that.
Actually, it's Army Air Corps. There was no Air Force yet.
I did not know that.
My favorite thing about this uniform is that it's from the Air Corps, and the Air Corps was around before the Air Force even existed. Oh, look, still got the price tag on it.
Yeah, you know, I noticed that. It's $7.50. Did they buy these in the store?
Officers back then had to buy their own uniforms.
I thought they just got their military issue. They
no, even today officers buy their own uniforms.
Oh, wow.
So do you want to pawn it or sell it?
Sell it. You know, it's in great condition, so I thought, you know, if I can make a little bit of money off of it, I'd be happy as a clam.
Okay, so how much did you want for this thing?
To be honest, I don't really even know a starting point.
I'll tell you the truth, I don't either. Anything I offer you is just going to be a shot in the dark. I got a buddy who deals in all the World War I, World War II stuff. Let's give him a call, and we'll set up a time and come back.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks. I'm really happy that Rick is an expert that we can turn to, because I want to know the true value of this uniforms before I settle on any price.
What do we got here?
We got a 1970s Barnett crossbow.
Sweet.
And you could easily shoot an apple off someone's head or put an arrow through their gut. I'm here at the pawn shop to hopefully sell my 1970s Barnett crossbow. I'm looking to sell this because it's been sitting around collecting dust for the last few years, and thought I'd bring it down and see what I can get for it.
Where'd you get it?
My dad and I used to go hunting with it.
It'd be easier to use a gun.
Yeah, you could, but, you know.
More sporting than I can.
There you go, yeah.
I've seen bow and arrows come from the door, and I've seen guns, but I've never seen a crossbow. What can you tell me about it?
It's just like a gun, but with the bow on it, really. You got your sight, trigger, your stock, your bow, and your string for pushing the air out of it. It's got a pretty fast velocity on it. It's about 280 feet per second. The bow itself is like a 65 to 75 pound draw on it.
When they first invented these things, man, the Pope had them outlawed. He said they were just way too deadly.
That they are.
So what are you looking to do with this thing? I'm pawn it or sell it?
Oh, sell it. I'd like to get $150 for it.
150. Do you know if it works?
Oh, man, I haven't seen a shot in a number of years.
Why would I take it if I don't know if it works?
You could always test it out. I know there's places in town that you can do that.
Chum, you want to test out a crossbow?
Hell yeah, you gonna let me shoot an apple off of your head?
No.
I've been looking at the crossbow since the second it came into the shop. Of course I want to shoot it. There's something like Rambo would have right out of the movie. Look at that. Perfect aim.
It almost seems like I could buy a new one for 150. I'll give you like $80 for it, man.
Yeah, go ahead and sell it.
Okay. Take it easy.
Big Hoss, you think we can cut the butt off and make this a pistol grip?
No, Chum.
I'm trying to sell my 1929 Remington portable typewriter. I've had it at least 53 years.
Oh, I have it. I've owned several portable typewriters over the years, but not one like this.
No?
Yeah, his typewriter was a little chisel hammer.
Oh, you mean like a Flintstone?
Yeah.
Okay, son.
I want to sell the typewriter because it's been stuck in the closet for over 50 years now, and I thought maybe somebody else could really appreciate it.
This is a 1923 to 1928 Remington Model 2 portable typewriter.
Okay.
This was the best portable typewriter you could buy.
Oh, that's good to know.
Okay, and it was also the lightest weight and came in the smallest case. The cool thing about this typewriter was it was portable. It was made for journalists. It was like the first laptop. They'd be on a train going from here to here and here.
Right.
It was a lot easier to take this than a full-size typewriter. And since it was portable, they did things like that to save space. You notice there's no 1 on the keyboard.
They used the L.
Use the I.
With the I?
Mm-hmm. For being 80 years old, this typewriter is in unbelievable condition. So you're looking to sell it?
Yeah, for the right price. I'm not just going to give it away.
Yeah, I
It's got
understand.
a lot of sentimental value. My parents bought it for me when I was a young teenager. I used to do my homework in junior high on it.
So how much did you want for it?
$5,000.
5,000? Are you talking pesos? You're talking dollars. I can't pay that type of price for it. There's no collectors that will pay that for any typewriter.
The thing is about the typewriter is it's probably pretty rare. But on the other hand, there's not a lot of people who collect portable typewriters from the 20s.
Okay.
I can give you like $100 for it.
No, I'll just take it home and put it back in the closet then.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I tell this people a lot. I mean, just because something's old doesn't mean it's worth a lot of money. Okay? And you know what? It'd just be really cool when you eventually get old enough to have grandkids to
Oh,
show
I
it to
have
them.
grandkids.
I was trying to compliment you.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, this is one of those cases where the sentimental value was a lot more than the actual value, and she was right to hold on to it.
Could actually lose a finger and could whip around, hit you in the face. Your carbon arrows could break apart, which would leave splinters in your arms, your chest, your face area.
Oh, Rick, I don't feel comfortable looking at these things.
I guess there could be a sexual harassment lawsuit in the work right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What I really enjoy about World War I.
It screwed me. It's always 9 clicks. 4.5 minutes.
A few days ago, a guy brought in a World War II uniform. I know this was real, but I have to assess the value, so I'm calling in an expert so he can tell me what it's worth. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Rick.
How you doing? Oh, pretty good. This is it.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, my wife and I, we've owned a military shop for about 12 years now, and I've been collecting since about 1980. What I really enjoy about World War I and World War II memorabilia is the variety. There's so many countries that participated in World War I and World War II that there's just a wide diversity of items that you can collect. This is looks like a very nice condition World War II officer's Air Corps jacket.
Yeah, what about these? I don't even think these go with the uniform, but maybe they're worth something.
Well, actually, those are part of the uniform. These trousers are what you call pinks, and this uniform together is called pinks and greens. And you really can't tell in this lighting, but if you took them outside, you'd kind of see a pinkish hue to them. Yeah. It has nice insignia. He was a second lieutenant. But the nicest thing about this uniform is the bullion patch. Wherever there are GIs, there generally be people selling what they call in-country made patches. You know, people that had a little extra money, they'd have them made up, and they'd be more showy when they went out in town. Now, the interesting thing about this one in particular, it was probably made in Italy. Okay. And the 15th Air Force saw a lot of service through Italy. This is a really nice collection, but the piece I really, really like is the hat, because this is what you call a crusher hat. These were very popular with pilots. They were very expensive for them at the time, because you could take them and smash them up and put them in your pocket. They wouldn't get damaged easily. You could also put these on and wear headphones with them, and you're not going to hurt the hat. So this is worth maybe 4 times more than your regular Army officer's hat.
To be honest, I'm actually getting kind of excited. I think this might be a little bit more valuable, or a lot more valuable than I originally anticipated. So
what do you think all of this is worth? And is it worth more as a collection, or would it be better to piece it out? Or, I mean, what do you think?
Well, it's